Welcome to my container garden. In these pictures, you'll see the beauty and variety of plants thriving in pots, buckets, tubs, and planters. Container gardening is one of the simplest and most rewarding ways to grow food, herbs, and flowers right at home. What I enjoy most is the flexibility. Whether you have a large yard, a small patio, or just a sunny balcony, containers make it possible to garden anywhere. Each plant you'll see is proof that space is no barrier to growing. Some are planted in simple 4-gallon pots, others in larger tubs, and a few in creative containers repurposed for gardening. From leafy greens to fruiting vegetables, from small herbs to colorful blooms, each container becomes its own little world. This collection of 63 pictures represents not just plants, but possibilities. Every photo is a reminder that with good soil, sunlight, and consistent care, you can grow something beautiful, healthy, and useful in even the smallest spaces. As we move into the first section of photos, notice the wide variety of plants. Some containers hold herbs like basil, mint, and parsley, perfect for cooking and tea. Others showcase leafy greens such as spinach and lettuce, producing fresh leaves that can be harvested again and again. You'll also see fruiting plants starting to develop, young peppers, small tomato vines, and even cucumbers stretching upward. What's so powerful about container gardening is how it turns any spot into a productive patch of green. In these photos, you'll notice different shapes and sizes of containers, reminding us that you don't need matching pots or fancy planters to grow something worthwhile. Each container is a creative choice, and the plants don't mind as long as they have space for their roots, good soil to feed from, and sunlight to energize them. Every single one of these plants is thriving because of simple, consistent care, watering, feeding, and letting nature do the rest. Here, the photos begin to highlight the energy and growth of mid-season plants. Some of the vegetables are beginning to flower, preparing to bear fruit. Others are lush and leafy, filling the pots with vibrant green. You'll notice that some containers are grouped together, while others stand alone. This arrangement shows the versatility of container gardening. You can cluster plants to create a garden corner or spread them out to brighten different areas. Look closely at the textures and differences. Tall plants reaching upward, vines spilling over edges, flowers blooming among edibles. Each image captures the diversity of what's possible. Some of these containers show early harvests, fresh herbs clipped for cooking, small peppers beginning to ripen, or lettuce ready for the plate. Others show patience in progress, with plants still establishing. Together, they reflect the constant rhythm of growth, where every stage of the garden has something to appreciate and enjoy. This section shows the real productivity of the garden. You'll see containers filled with heavy foliage, blooms turning into fruit, and the promise of abundant harvests. Tomatoes, peppers, and cucumbers are the stars in some of these pots, supported by cages or stakes as they reach upward. Other pictures highlight flowers growing alongside vegetables, bringing both beauty and balance. Flowers not only add color but also attract pollinators, which helps fruiting plants thrive. Notice the root crops too. Carrots and radishes pushing down into the soil, hidden but full of potential. This is where the excitement grows, knowing that beneath the soil or among the vines, food is forming. These pictures tell a story of care, watering in hot weather, adding compost or fertilizer, pruning when needed. Every container reflects both work and reward. The plants here are not just surviving in their pots, they're flourishing, showing that containers can be as productive as any garden bed. The final set of pictures gives us a full view of the container garden's beauty and variety. Some images highlight mature plants, heavy with fruit or ready to harvest. Others show younger seedlings and sprouts, reminding us that gardening is always a cycle of beginning and continuing. In some pots, flowers bloom brightly, while in others, vegetables dominate. Together, they create a balance of color, food, and fragrance. Container gardening truly allows you to mix and match, herbs beside flowers, greens beside fruiting crops, all in one space. These closing images also show the resilience of plants. Even in limited soil, when given care, they thrive and multiply. This garden is both practical and beautiful, a source of food for the table, medicine for the body, and joy for the eyes. Ending with these photos reminds us that container gardening is more than just growing plants. It's about creating life, beauty, and nourishment in every available space. Thank you for joining me on this tour of my container garden. 63 pictures might sound like a lot, but as you've seen, every container tells its own story. Some pots hold herbs that bring flavor to the kitchen. Others carry vegetables that feed the body, and still others hold flowers that brighten the spirit. Together, they show what's possible when we use the space we have, no matter how small. Container gardening is about more than just growing food, it's about creativity, resourcefulness, and the joy of watching life develop right before your eyes. Whether you're new to gardening or already experienced, I hope these photos inspire you to try a container or two of your own. Start small, stay consistent, and watch how quickly your pots become productive, beautiful, and rewarding. Until next time, keep planting, keep nurturing, and keep growing, because every container has the potential to hold a garden. Thanks for watching this container gardening showcase. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe for more gardening content, and share this video with a friend who loves plants. Every container can hold a garden. Let's keep growing together.